This is FNGR, and today we're talking about the third row in the analysis rift. Starting off is Comic Sans. Comics kind of actually asked me to do this a couple of times, or I think, I'm entirely not sure. The critical advice that I have for Comic is that you have I'm going to say nasty habit. You seem to come in, drop your link, and then leave the room. I've actually talked about this with James the Pony Theorist. It's not really a modding staff decision. No one's like obscenely upset about it. It doesn't even, I'd put it on a 2 out of 10 as annoyance. It's not really a problem. But if you want people to look at your links, is to sit there and engage other people about their projects instead of going, here's this, I don't have the time to talk to any of you. I mean, I've made that mistake, right? I'd go weeks in the riff without saying hi, drop my stuff off, and then leave, and I'd realize I'm not getting any feedback. I'd say that this is your biggest time to shine for the comics, since I'm assuming Silver Quill and Voice of Reason are going to put their comic reviews on the back burner, and you will have the entirety of comic reviews to yourself with very little competition, at least from the S-class of the Brony analysis. Next on deck is CountessRose, and this is my honest, brutal opinion. Your OC scares the ever-loving shit out of me. It's like Melina and Baraka had a kid. Just look at this damn thing. But no, you're a cool person. I've talked to you. I have no critiques of you other than the aesthetic of your OC. Yes, I know I'm one to talk. I mean, look at how hideous mine is, but holy mother of Christ. Cross reviews, escapes me on who that is. I'm sure I've talked to you. I'm pretty sure you're on my friends list. Darien slashwing. Yes, Darien. I have an interesting, fun story about Darien. I actually employed him as a Rift spy back when the PFC was very active, and we were up to, I don't even remember what the hell we were doing. I know just we weren't supposed to be doing it. And I got bored, and I was like, this is no fun. There's no challenge. So I was like, hey, Darien, I want you to come spy for the Rift. He's like, why? He's like, oh, it'll be good fun. You'll get some influence when you turn people in. Just try not to get me. And he sat in the call for like an hour. And that first hour, he got like everything he could have ever wanted, but he hadn't started recording yet. And the minute he started recording, like someone's like, let's go troll like a Brony dating site. And he got like a real shit deal that after like being there for 2 hours, he showed up with like completely nothing to give to Looney. Darien himself, he's been kind of distant. He's been out of the Rift right now. I don't know what personal issues he's going through. He's kind of a cool guy. He bumps heads with a lot of people. I don't know. I don't have a real issue with the man. I can roll with the punches and I can throw them myself. I think that's, if people have problems with Darien, they probably shouldn't just bottle them up. Dark Edge, I think in this row right now. Yeah, I'd say you're my favorite in the third row. You're a fun guy. You're wacky. If we could get you to capture more of your wackiness that we get from like the calls in your videos, I think you'll get more views. I don't really have like anything I'd ask you to stop doing in the Rift. I'd ask you to do more. You know, hey, I'm a troublemaker. DaWillsonater. I have an interesting kind of fun story about Will, is that I'd waited like 6 to 8 months to work with Sweetie Bloom on Rainbow Rocks. And at like the 11th hour, she's like, oh, could Will come join us? And I remember being like obscenely butthurt about it. But after actually talking with the guy and seeing what he produces, and like, yeah, he was someone I enjoyed working with, and I'd be glad to look forward to do it again. Who knows if Sweetie Bloom's still looking, if wants to get the gang back together for the third Equestria Girls, I'd be down. Now this one's going to be fun. Clifford Beats. Cliff, come home. You're embarrassing yourself. Whatever ill-conceived notion when you came back to the Rift and you begged all of them, like, take me back. Anthony's a bastard. Clifford, they're never going to accept you. Wait, are you waiting on the goodness and kindness of Puzzle Brony's heart? That he's ever going to forgive you? Clifford, you belong to me. You should come back on your hands and knees groveling. Come back. I'll let you sit at the kids' table. You'll work your way back up to the ranks. Come home. It's just embarrassing, man. You belong over here, where all your friends are. We all appreciate you, Clifford, over on the PFC side. If you're embarrassed about what you're doing, maybe you should stop doing it. I don't have to bring up what that is. We all kind of know what it is. Derek Cook, DC Ninja. I don't have anything really negative or positive to say about him. I think I've seen his videos once or twice. I don't know. I'm assuming he probably got busy with real life. Such is the case. docterTurquise. Corpulent Brony speaks very highly of you. I don't think I've gotten an opportunity to really see your work. You seem kind of quiet and reserved. That's not bad. You're the first Israeli Brony. Actually, I think you're the first Israeli I've talked to on Skype at all. or anywhere. I kind of like the diversity. It's, I don't know. I didn't think to ask more about the what's it like out more in Israel. I'm sure that there's a lot of, like, you know, real life things that I'd probably like to hear about from over there. It's probably very fascinating. If you'd felt comfortable sharing it sometime, I'm all ears. Yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you.